guys know it is Drunken Chat, son.
Hello. That's right. If you can't handle the truth, don't ask me for the truth. So I'm gonna say it right now. Hey, this is Chitlins, Greens and Cornbread, bringing you the very soloistic drunken chat while all the boys are hanging out at the clubs and doing whatever what they got to do down in MegaCon. I wasn't going to do it, but you know what? There was so much good stuff. I decided, you know what? Let's go ahead and do it. And then if the guys want to do their own thing, Saturday night, because I think they might be getting together or something like that, then absolutely let them go ahead and do that. Um, thank y'all for freaking what's going on. Hi Nathan. Hey, I apologize if I don't see all the freaking doggone comments and everything, because I'm trying to freaking do all this by myself and going back and forth. But hey, freaking bless y'all for freaking stopping by. You know, at freaking almost 1 o'clock in the morning. Comic Shop says he just bought a candle of Florida canned rum. Nice. I have no idea what that is, but if you want to send me a bottle, go ahead. Um, Comic says also says his wife is drinking watermelon moonshine. That's what's up. That's what's up. I want to try that. I've tried cherry and I've tried strawberry, but I've never tried watermelon. The other one that I want to try is pickle moonshine. I heard that was crazy. Um, hey, I can't stand up sometimes. Have myself once I get through half a bottle. You know, it is what it is. Hey, but I am hearing a lot of good things. Um, freaking Almega and Blind Adam, they're down there in MegaCon too, MegaCon as well. And I'm hoping, that they've hooked up with the rest of the Drunken Chat gang so they can, get to meet each other, man, because they're just a really good, good group of folks that are just hanging out down there. Yes, Lord, feeding the baby. Yes, what's up, Mama Comics? I know I would say, hey, we want to swing by, but I know she's got to take care of the family and everything. Um, but hey, freaking, let's keep it family, and let's keep it on comics. Let's see. Let me make sure I can freaking share my screen. Boom. All right. So people like, well, what's Lucas going to do without the? Hey, I want to do it. I want to take it back to the Hammered Heroes days, man. I'm gonna freaking keep it, everything kind of connected, right? Hey, so hey, once again, this month has been a bloodbath when it comes to everything, and like people are wondering why I keep like when I love talking about stocks. Well, when you have Netflix and you have Disney and this, that, and the other one, and they're cutting all these shows because of money problems, and we know for a fact that companies like Disney and Kevin Feige, he goes and talks to the comic book, says, "Hey, you can't do this, another thing, and hey, would you mind doing this?" This stuff is really important. Yes, it is. Yes, absolutely, Jay. Freaking congratulations once again. Congratulations to Mama Comics on the new baby. You know, freaking felt like she was was pregnant for about 2 years, but she finally went ahead and freaking popped that thing out. um, but yeah, man, freaking Disney was freaking hitting hard, and once again, this is right around where I was saying, hey, we might want to think about it, but I think that eventually, I mean, it's at 102. It's at 102. When first started talking about it, it was like around 134, 140 ish. So I'm thinking once it hits 90, go ahead and freaking cash that in. Paramount's too late. That went off. But let's get into the real thing that I wanted to talk about here is that Paramount, Warren Buffett, Berkshire Hathaway's, he bought $2.6 billion in Paramount. So obviously he knows something. Think about what Paramount is putting out right now when it comes to Star Trek and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and SpongeBob. And I've been saying that, like, man, they've got a lot of properties that they're doing a lot of stuff with that you can't really ignore. So definitely keep an eye out on those comics and those toys and everything. Absolutely. Hey, but yeah, I'm not going to keep it all stocks. I'm not going to keep it all stock, but I'm going to make sure that this correlates with something, right? Once again, Disney it went down to 102. And that's even with Kevin Feige and some of the CEOs and CFOs coming out and saying, "Hey, we've got all these projects coming out, and we're definitely doing Chip and Dale this. We're definitely doing Obi-Wan, and we're doing She-Hulk, and freaking Brian and the folks over at or that we're doing the top 10. We're definitely talking about, hey, people are getting a little scared now with the She-Hulk stuff because now that they've seen the trailer, they're like, man, certain things are a lot cheaper than it should be, right? I mean, even though it's a TV series, but it's a streaming TV series, they're like, man, you've already got the technology right there. Why does it look so cheap in certain points? Yes, sir. BK Son says it's a great time to buy, market on sale, DCA. That comes with comics. Some of these cards are going down um, all across the board, man. Um, so before I really get into some of the real comic stuff, I apologize that my face is covering all this. Let me do this. Here we go. Bam. All right. Some characters that I noticed that was kind of interesting is number one was Warbird. Her first appearance was in History of the Marvel Universe, but she was just a little kid. I saw Nighthawk. First appearance was in Avengers number 69. Cameron made a first appearance. He's like a weird friend of Miss Marvel, but he also sometimes just wants to kill her. Several first appearances. So for ones that I went through, Eternity, which was in Star Wars Doctor Aphra number 20. In the meantime, I'm also noticing some of her first appearance books. Their prices are going down, so keep an eye out on that one. The Celestial Hulkbuster Thor number 25, even though there's another suit that was made out of celestial stuff earlier in that one. That was like the first appearance of Arnie. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. Ovan Solo at Ovan Solo. So anybody, if there's some Star Wars fans that can correct me, let me know if this is real. But Han Solo, I think his first appearance was in Han Solo and Chewbacca number one. There were several weird appearances in New Mutants number 25, but like the one main one was this little thing called the Little Goblin. Aleph, who is the son of Lilith. Um, I think his first appearance may be now in Wolverine patch number 2. Excellent number 3 had several appearances to include this guy Fluff, who can make the lint in your belly button, he can knock you out. And in X-Force number 28, there was the first appearance of Cerebrex, which is Cerebro combined with other mutants and everything. Hey, it is what it is. They want to see they want me to bring the goods, man. And hey, freaking, we don't once again I don't have we don't have a mail cast, we don't have a Matrix, we don't have any of that stuff. We just got me with Drunken Wall Street, if I can get drunk enough, and some news and some FOC, and we're gonna talk about some new releases, right? And then we're all gonna go to bed. That's that is what it is, man. Um, so I was not tracking this until this afternoon. This was very interesting because we got to remember those books, these first appearance books, they blew up, right? And there was everybody's trying to guess, like, what was going to be the vibe? Was it going to be comedy or was it going to be horror? Well, Wonder Twins movie canceled anyway. Canceled any doggone way. No how. It was amazing to see that happening because I was like, man, how did I not see this coming? And then in the meantime, boom, canceled right off the look. Once again, I told people before, freaking with these interest rising, there's not gonna be enough money for all these guys to borrow all this other stuff. And HBO Max and Warner Discovery CEO, he's been going around and cutting a whole bunch of stuff, and it just hasn't been on the Warner Brothers side. He's been going around cutting a whole bunch of stuff around the whole company and the whole. So to see this is crazy. But what's even more interesting is that this kid, the guy who was supposed to play the guy for the Wonder Twins, he's the actor, I believe, for Riverdale. Riverdale just got canceled as well this week. So, oh, look at Mama Comments. She says she had just like she had one of those books and she was able to sell it. So, hey, good on you for getting rid of those books and not holding on to it. Hey, what's up, Dre? Freaking thanks for stopping by, man. Um, yeah, man. So man, it's going to be interesting to see what people do, right? Like the, the main thing is that um, the way, and I think I explained this before last week, the way CW's and Warner Discovery's business model was is that they were just going to make a whole bunch of stuff, and it didn't matter if it was crappy anyway because they could just sell it to Netflix. Well, Netflix is going broke, and they stopped buying a whole bunch of stuff because they they bought a whole bunch of stuff from Sony. They bought first right stuff from Sony, so they got to pay for that stuff. So they don't need anything else. So if that model goes off, then they don't need anything from CW, Warner Discovery. So man, it's like a whole domino effect going on right now. Yep. So the other interesting thing, and of course we gotta get some gender politics stuff in here, is in the Batman Night number 5, particularly in the Levitica community, you're talking about this particular panel right here, and how. And so for those that don't know, the Batman Night goes back to when Bruce Wayne went to go train in like the mountains, or like the Feng Shui mountains, right? The Asian mountains. And then he picked up a friend, like his best friend, whose name is Anton. And I told people about it. I didn't think nothing about it, but now they escaped school. They're like Russian spies or something like that. They're operating in Russia or something like that. They're doing the mission, and then they have this little moment later on, and it looks like they're getting ready to catch. Now they're like, well, now the Levitica community is saying, well, with everything that Bruce Wayne is about, you might as well just go ahead and say, hey, he's bi. I don't know. Y'all can tell me what y'all want. If I was able to do a poll, I would do a freaking poll. But hey, this is too much. This is all in one year, mind you. All in one year we've had, uh, you know, Kal-El's son gay. We've had Robin or two gay. Now you're telling me Bruce Wayne is gay. You know, so whew, you know, I mean, okay. I mean, it is what it is, man. But there. So the problem is that there's no storyline to this. It's just that, oh, okay, they're just jumping in on this. Nothing leading up to it. So all right. When all else fails, DC Comics use the rainbow again. Yeah. Yep. I just talked about this. Riverdale is going to end with the 7th season at the CW, which was kind of which is hey, I guess that is fine, right? There's only so much more you can do, right? What I don't understand is I forget what the name of the witch is. Sabrina, right? They probably should have put a little bit more into that, and because that was a Netflix property, maybe like a couple years ago. Then they stopped that. They need to bring that up because that was actually really good. The whole Riverdale switching this, that, and the other thing, and making it freaking hard and cold, and which was weird. All right. Um, but all right. So here's what's really interesting that I found this week. Um, there is this comic book that is on FOC tomorrow. No, excuse me, Monday. Monday is the last day you can order this. It's called the Calculated Man. It's about a dude who is like the accountant for the mob. And he figures out that at some point they're just going to kill him, so he's trying to escape. Interesting thing, right? Interesting freaking concept. It's been done before, but apparently Hulu has said, you know what? We want this script, and they're going to try and adopt this one. Um, it's like, okay, cool. What I don't think is cool is that they're using the same producer that did Cloak and Dagger, which absolutely was terrible, right? Um, so and then Legion, look, he also did Legion, all this other stuff. So Uh, Comic Chef says, "Hey, this calculator man is probably going to be over ordered and don't know if we should be going for it." It all depends. So once again, it's all depends on like what's your price point. What is your price point that you're going to get in on it with, right? Is it going to be? I don't even see a price on here. Is it going to be $3.99, or is it going to be $4.99, or are you going to wait till later on and it's Hulu, right? When was? I mean, I can't remember the last time a Hulu book, I mean a comic book like shot up on Hulu. Look at freaking. I mean, I'm actually Hit Monkey. Hit Monkey. That one went okay, but now it's not a thing anymore. Modoc, right? Which even when it came in, everybody just poo pooed that one, and that was good, but now it's canceled, right? Hi Nathan is asking, hey, are there any store exclusives? I don't know. I haven't heard any. Mama Lucia says, hey, she liked Runaways. Runaways was actually really good, but you could still get the issue number one for like 20 bucks, $30. Nobody's afraid of that book, you know. Uh, moving on to the some of this other stuff. Boom is coming once again. Power Rangers. This is a property that a lot of people haven't paid attention to in a very long time. They have they are bringing in a new ranger, right? I don't know. I don't think it's going to be a good ranger or what, but it's called the Death Ranger, so it's probably going to be a bad ranger, right? Um, so they're already doing the press receipts for it, pushing it out like that. So of course it's going to be over ordered. Um, but the good thing with Boom is they always do those unlockables, which is like a one per store. So those are the ones you're going to be want to look out for because those are going to be the least printed out of all of those. Yes, the Death Ranger. Yep. All right, so let's very quickly. I'm gonna go into. Hey, we're at the 18-minute freaking mark. I'm gonna start getting into the um, FOC stuff. Right. Let me take my drink. All right. So the first one I got up is Rogues number 3, the cover A, Sam Wolf Connolly. It's an amazing joint. I forget the name of the kid. It's like I think it's like King Grod's son or something like that. And he's supposedly doing some mission to actually steal from like his dad or something like that. It's crazy. Then there's this one, Rogues number 3, cover C. This one's 125 by Max Dunbar. This is a homage to Infinite Crisis. Actually, let me turn the comments back on. Yep, Jurassic League number 1, second print, cover B, 125 by Juan Gadan. Yes, sir. Flying solo. Everybody's down in Florida. Uh, then there's Wrong Earth Confidence Men number 1 and 10 by Gene Ha. All right, so let me slow this one down right here. Aquaman and the Flash, Void Song number 1. I've actually read this one already. It was a pretty good read. There is a first appearance by this new alien species that is weirdly comparable to like Null and Venom and everything, but they don't just like take over your body; they take over your mind and all this other stuff. And even like all the rest of the superheroes, they freaking taking all over all of them except for Flash and Aquaman. So don't know where they're going with it, but so far I like it. I like where they're going with it, even though it looks like it's just another zombie type deal, but at least like people's body parts aren't falling all over the place. Black Adam #1, cover H. There is a 1 in 100 Lucille Perillo, and this one's a stock foil. Actually, where's my? Black Adam #1. This one is 125 by Crystal Kung. Hey, what's going on, Latasha? Thanks for stopping by. Think you do all 70. Maybe I don't know if maybe the other 30 of y'all are down at MegaCon. Do I think Adams will be overordered? Well, let me take 1 second and find out how much it costs, because everybody. So, for instance, people are looking at those Catwoman 43 Souls of Micahs, and they're only 1 in 25s, and hey, it's such a big thing that they are twice the ratio, but they're not $3.99. I think they're like $4.99 or $5.99 or something like that. So let me take a quick second to find out how much these Black Adams cost. Oh, well, see, there's the price right there, $4.99. So if you take the retailer cost off at like 49, sometimes it's like 45%. So take 45% off of that price, and then times that by 25, times that by 50, then times that by 100, and then add that to $4.99, and you get your basic cost of how much it really costs for a retailer to get this for a book that, a book that nobody really is going to want to get stuck with. Yep, Phil Tanva, I agree with you, man. Market crash agreed buys very soon. I don't know if very soon. I'm starting to see some good discounts, like right now, like books that I didn't think would come up as soon, or they've already come up, man. You just got to keep an eye out for them. Like everything that you could possibly think that you would want, just go ahead and put a eBay watch list out for it, or a filter out for it, and just watch for the emails coming in, man. Batgirls #7, 1 in 25 by Rian Gonzalez. Oh man, freaking God bless y'all for watching with me. I apologize that the rest of the drunkheads are freaking down in Orlando. Batman Beyond the White Knight #8, cover B, Sean Murphy. That is an awesome costume for Duke Thomas. Though I don't know why he needs. See, usually it's weird because usually, for when it's the black guy, they cover at least the mouth as well, so you don't know. Because now you just got this. Because there's only going to be so many freaking 6'6" freaking black guys downtown Gotham. Batman Tonight #6. This one is a Riccardo Federici. Is it a new Robin? I don't know. I don't think so. I know there was a new Robin integrated into one of the stories, but I don't think it's that. I don't think that's the new Robin. Batman Superman World's Finest by Derek Chu. But again, tapping into that S&M So's a Micah freaking leather bondage type costume. Batman Superman World's Finest, cover C, 1 in 25 by Freddie Williams. I don't think this one is worth a 1 in 25, but alright. Then there's a 1 in 50 Raleigh Rosmo Bizarro. Where's Waldo? And then let's go to Catwoman number 44, cover A, Jessica. I'm sorry, but this is just not as good as number 43. Just not as good. But I do love this one right here. This cover B by Jenny Frison. And then here is the 1 in 25 by So's a Micah. Amazing. Just still going off. Lucas Chat Cave is asking me, what is the rise of stock at? Within $3? Is it? I hope not. I Am Batman number 10, cover B by Torrin Clark. Torrin Clark has been blowing up lately, doing really good work. And then there's a 1 in 25 by Matthias Manahani. And again, not worth it. And then this one is probably one of my favorite DC for this week. Sandman Universe Nightmare Country number 3, cover A by Reiko Murakami. Dude with the Corinthian man, the dude with the 3 mouths, and he's eating a steak out of his second eye. What's going on, Laura? It's amazing. Love y'all. Jack K says it should be titled Nightmare Fuel. That's amazing. Like, dude, if you're going to be scary, man, but don't be smiling at me too, man, because that's absolutely creepy now. That's truly creepy. And then also there's this 1 in 25 by David Johnson. It's like reminiscent of like some of those old 40s and 50s ad commercials or like ad posters that you used to see in the magazines. That hands down the only cover I'm getting from DC. Which one is that one? You talking about the regular cover or the 1 in 25, Kama Chef? Batman Superman World's Finest number 4. This one is a cover E by Dan Mora. And so from what I'm hearing right now is that this is a new character. It's a new villain, but it's still a new character. The only thing that I don't like is I like the way it looks like right here with like the black and white backslash. It's more like blue and white backslash. But I've also seen from the artist, from Dan Mora on his, I think it was his Instagram or his Twitter page, where it's got color and everything. I didn't like that one. I like what they put out this right here. Batman number 89, cover A, John Quinones. Love this cover, man. Love this cover, even though it's Batman reminiscent of the 89 year. I still got, you know what, as soon as I get off here, man, I'm gonna pull up fucking Yo Batman and watch that joint again, man. But they do have the new Robin suit in there. They do have the new Harvey Dent in there. And they've got a whole host of like new Batman vehicles right here on this cover. So it's amazing. Let's see. No. This is a seamless promotion. All right, so let's see. Looks like I'm getting ready to go into some of the Marvel stuff, but before I do, let me go ahead and play this trailer from DC. Stand by.
White Knight was set up to be kind of a political thriller. Curse was set up to be a historical thriller, and this will be a sci-fi thriller. At the end of the last volume, I have Bruce going to jail. Some years have gone by. What happens is somebody breaks into the ruins of Wayne Manor and steals this super dangerous batsuit. He decides to escape. He becomes a convict, the #1 criminal on the run in Gotham, hoping to finally put Batman to bed. And there's kind of a civil war breaking out in Gotham. You have this overreaching, overpowered super cop program run by Dick. And then you have GCPD, the normal blue-collar good cops. The idea was I really wanted to give Beyond fans everything that they are looking for, but I also wanted to play with the pieces in a new, unique way. I really tried to reinvent the Terry McGinnis costume, but it just looks so good the way it was. If I complicate the suit, it's going to look wrong. So I decided to just kind of make him exactly how he was in the original series. The big reveal on the last page, if it doesn't make you want to buy the rest of the series, then you are dead inside.
Yo.
Hello. Brian McClave, freaking pulling double motherfucking duty.
Hey,
As
man.
always, the hardest working man in freaking comics, bar none.
Thank you,
How's
brother.
it going, brother, man?
Oh, it's good, dude. It's good. Man, I wish I was with everybody at MegaCon. I wish both of us were there.
Yeah. Well, maybe next year, man, because I'm still scared, man. I'm still scared. Plus, no, I got the. It's so weird. I mean, they're pulling it so early, man. You know, kids are still in school and all that other stuff, man. So maybe next year, man. But
Yeah.
and maybe when we're not like in the middle of rising pandemic shit.
I know.
You know,
Yeah.
you know, like I absolutely hope those guys have fun, man. But somebody's got to survive to get the job.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And so, I mean, actually, I'm glad you're on, man. Freaking, so I did want to ask you, man, did you hear about the drama from that break this
Oh
week?
boy. Dude, there's been multiple videos from it that have just been unbelievable. There is a show called the Sports Card Radio, and they did a really crazy little expose on what happened and the past of this breaker. Now, I don't know this breaker. I've never broke with them that I remember. I've never really got into the big breaking thing, but I saw this video and was blown away by you would think that, like, if you're being accused of something and you come out and do a response to being accused of that, you would be like, listen, first thing you say, listen, I'm sorry if it appeared that way. I apologize. I didn't mean for it to happen. You know, that type of thing. This guy came out and started like blaming people. Like, I'm sorry only to the people that have spent money with me here and that feel like I did this. And to those people, just don't break with me. It's like, what the hell?
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's a crazy little video that was going around. Hold on, I gotta go let my dog out here, but I'm gonna bring up the video so I can show you guys basically kind of what happened. And
So how about this? You go ahead and go take your dog. I'm gonna go keep talking about some comics, and then when you come back, let's talk about this.
Sounds good. It's worth it. Yeah, it's interesting. All right, I'll be right back.
All right, let's keep the party going with some of this FOC stuff. We just got done with some of the DC stuff. I'm on Marvel, more X-Men. This is the Phil Noto version. Man, I'm telling you, the stuff with Destiny and the freaking X-Men is freaking amazing. I'm loving it. And I know I get it. Some of the old school guys, you guys don't like it. You know, like where they're starting, what they're doing with it, man. But I'm loving it. Thor, Banner of War Alpha, second print second printing sketch variant. There's gonna be a 1 in 25. And you know what? I don't hate it. I do think it's amazing. I just wish it wasn't like a 125. Maybe like a 1 in 10 would be nice. But a 1 in 25, come on now. No, like really? Miles Morales, Moon Girl, number 1 in 25. This one's a Randolph connecting variant. So just so you know, this is not on FOC necessarily this week, but we do got to get orders in by the end of the month. This is an Iron Man Marvel Medieval Knight freaking toy action figure that's going to be out there. Scout Comics has a new series called Agents of the World. And this is the cover B for it. For those of y'all that have little readers or new readers, also offered through Diamond is a book called Marvel's Kamala Khan Miss Marvel Little Golden Books. So you can order that through us. So you can order that through anybody. But what I will say is, because I do want to promote reading, if you order it through the pull box, you're going to get 50% off. Just saying. Amazing Spider-Man number 4. There's a 1 in 25 by Vasquez. I happen to love this cover. Look, there's too many covers. There's so many Spider-Man covers out there, right? But I do like this because it incorporates several elements. There's a John J.R. Romita freaking Jr. freaking element to it, but it also adds that 3D that Gleason has kind of been experimenting with. I kind of like it. Then here is the Immortal X-Men number 3, the Phil Noto Quiet Council variant. Or excuse me, Arthur Adams. This one is the Immortal X-Men number 3, 1 in 25 by Momoko. All right, so Brian is back.
Well, let's keep going on this. How much more you got? I'll stick around for a little bit. I want to hear this.
Well, let me check it out. Let's see, because we just got done with the DC stuff.
Wow, that's a weird Momoko, man.
Yeah, it is. Look, she's either really, really on, or really, really on, or just like in another freaking atmosphere, man.
Did you see her Twig number 2 variant?
The one with the eyeball?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one was good. Yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Meister World War M number 4, 1 in 10.
Ooh, that's interesting.
It's kind of weird though, because he's already been in the book. So why they're doing a design variant on like 3 issues later is like.
Yeah.
This one is the Star Wars Crimson Reign number 5. This one's the 1 in 25 Sabak, and if you look closely, the Raza variants, he's got the cards and it's got pictures of the freaking Raza variants.
That's cool.
Like,
yeah,
it would be better if it was like the same color. If it was the same colors, oh yeah.
Yeah.
And look, the
ooh,
last number 5. Issue number 5. This is the last one. So I hope that you guys were able to get them all. I forget what issue number 2 was the hardest one to get. But each and every single one was really good, man. Really good. And I don't understand how multiple ones didn't make it on the top 10. Like, I don't understand. It's
because they don't sell. People don't know about them. They don't sell.
Because it was weird for like issue number 2. It didn't sell when it came out, but later on, once people realized, oh shit, retailers were sick of that shit, then people started grabbing them, and I couldn't freaking sell enough on whatnot. I mean,
yeah.
Then for some reason there's this one, which is a 150. Venom Lethal Protector, Holtz. I don't know what's going on with here.
Not a fan. Yeah.
This whole Bakaki look,
Yeah.
I don't know what they're going for with this one, man. Like I know that people have been hearing about anime. I've been saying, hey, anime kind of, hey, let's introduce some of those elements in there, but don't
Not
do
this
the whole
element.
bukkake. Yeah,
Yeah.
don't do the whole bukkake. Look at it. The tentacles, the tongue as a tentacle, and then they got the whole. Come on,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
Come on. Pull back just a little bit.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Momoko.
There we go. Momoko. Actually, that's a good one. That is a good Momoko.
Destroying it. Destroying it.
They need to do something different with the trade though, and that would have been made amazing. Like if they made the trade look a little bit better.
I mean, geez, the crazy old man in the sea.
Yeah.
Like, man. What's up with the anal balls around the neck, though? All right. Radiant Black, number 15, 125, by Dane Lewis.
Yeah. Ooh.
The Ballad of Gordon Barleycorn. This is right up your alley.
Yeah, I like this.
This is how Brian McClay is going to show up at the next MegaCon.
Yeah. Black Caravan. This is nice. I like
Where would
this.
you even get these freaking glasses, man?
I don't know. You don't need them though.
I mean,
I'd like to see what the interior looks like. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I haven't seen the previews for it yet, but I just love the name of the title. Love the name. Love the freaking cover.
Yeah.
And this one's an open order, so just so y'all know that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue 130, we don't have the image yet. I don't think. I have to check in the morning or later on today. But here is the 1 in 10 for it.
Yeah, I like it. Cool.
Man. Then Miles Morales Spider-Man number 39. This one is the Torrin Clark.
That's an actually decent Torrin Clark variant. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big fan of Torrin Clark, but I like that.
He's been all over. So he's not at the Momoko stage yet, where people are like immediately think, "Oh man, freaking!" But he has been turning out some really great covers all over the freaking place. And he's actually, I think this week he's going to have like 4 covers. This one is my favorite here right now. Don't know why they had Peter Parker there, but I guess we'll have to read the story on that one.
Yeah.
I love this one. Kanto number, what is this? Kanto
Tales of the Unnamed World.
Number 1. This one is the 1 in 10. I just love the whole color scheme. Just love it.
Has Kanto always been at IDW? It has, right?
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. Now, here's the interesting thing. You know, we talked before about Will Smith and Jada, and they've got their company and they're investing in it. I don't know how much people are going to run to freaking grab this up. Not with the whole thing about Will Smith. And don't forget, you know, a lot of companies are cutting off all those other animation projects because they're running out of money. So, yeah. A Calculated Man, number 1, cover A, Albuquerque. I talked about this before earlier today. Hulu has already bought this and it's going to adopt this. So think about this. This is a book that has not even been on FOC. FOC is Monday, and they've already freaking bought it. So yeah, somebody mentioned, hey, this is probably going to be over ordered. And I would say this is a reader. Like, if you buy it to read it, don't buy it to speculate on it. And if you love it, great. But when I can't, you know, Mama says, hey, she loved Runaways, but I can't remember any other books that were bought up by Hulu that just spun out of control and were like speculators' freaking dream. So then this one is the cover B. Bill and Ted Roll the Dice. This is by Opus. This one's a cover, or excuse me, a photo variant. Then there's an action figure variant.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
I forget who drew this one.
That one's kind of cool. Ooh.
Yep. So yeah, I mean, look, it's going to be over ordered, right? So pick what other one you want, and be real with your LCS of what you want, and just be advised that people are going to want this book, whether it's over ordered or not. You just got to secure the copy that you want. That's all only advice I can give y'all. Here's the action figure variant.
Ooh,
And this one here is the 1 in 50.
ooh, that's nice. Linnell Francis, you.
And this one is going to be the photo variant. I made the shit too small, but it's good.
That's good.
Now, this one is my. I think I already said one was my favorite cover, but this is probably my favorite cover. My favorite cover. So for those that are listening to us on the radio or can't see us, right now I'm looking at a book that's called "The New Testament Presents the Bible Too." Hey, don't
The
turn
newest,
it off just because,
the newest Testament.
Yeah, don't turn it off just because I started talking about the Bible. No, don't do that. Hold on. Give me a second. All right, because what I'm looking at right now is this dude that looks like Brian McClay, also known as Comic Jesus, and he's wearing his normal footwear, the chanclas or the freaking sandals, right? And he's riding a unicorn, but not just any unicorn, a rainbow unicorn, right? That looks like My
With
Little
wings,
something,
yeah.
straight out of My Little Pony, right?
And he's got machine guns.
And yeah, he's got some freaking squad assault weapons, some M249s, and he's and don't forget, out of his eyes, he's shooting laser beams. Just nothing more freaking redneck, freaking American, God bless America than this. Man, this is gonna be the new logo for Drunken Chat. Fuck what you heard.
And this says Volume 1, Hail to the King of the Jews, baby. That's good.
All right, Power Rangers Unlimited Countdown, Run number 1, 125, and Young Lee. The only reason, once again, we're tired of these Power Rangers, but the only reason I'm bringing these up is because there has to be some type of countdown to what's going on with this Death Ranger. So I just want people to just at least keep an eye out for these.
This feels like In-Hook Lee just phoned it in. I mean, it's still good In-Hook Lee, but it's not like good In-Hook Lee.
Yeah, if you've never seen In-Hook Lee before and you just saw this, you'll be like, oh my God, what is this? But we're tired, we're fatigued, we got In-Hook Lee fatigue. And we know he can do better. That's the other thing. And this one here is the Unlockable. Alice However After number 3, 1 in 25. Berserker number 9, 1 in 50 by Del Mundo. Sumerian Hour Dragon number 4, 1 in 10, Lim Virgin. And the other news that I forgot to talk about was the whole thing about Conan, right? Marvel just let their license for Conan lapse. So whatever series he's on right now, that's it. They're going to let the Conan holders do whatever they want with it, which is one they've got Sumerian Conan the Barbarian and some other stuff. But I think that was really a shame because they were in the actual Conan book, they were actually doing some good stuff. But then they started doing the Savage Avenger stuff, which didn't tie into anything. It was just whack. Miles Morales Moon Girl number 1. I think this one is the cover A. This one is a Momoko, which I happen to like. Then do a Power Bomb.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Number 1. Yeah.
That is cool.
Yeah, it looks like it's some female wrestler, and she's going to be in the middle of a zombie apocalypse, maybe.
That is pretty cool cover.
This one's cover B by Heron. Miles Morales Spider-Man number 39, the Medina. It's got I forget the name of the clone that Miles
Ben
Morales...
Riley?
No, it's Miles Morales' clone.
Oh, okay.
I forget what his name is, but it's got that clone, Miles, and Peter on here. And then Miles Morales Spider-Man number 39, Daughterman Hellfire Gala. Look at that Black Widow costume.
Stupid. But you guys got to buy the Mark Brooks one when the Mark Brooks one come out.
I don't think I had that one.
Oh my god, dude! I don't know what they've made, what they put it out for, but it's hella, and it is hella beautiful.
The Choose Your Destiny for Obi-Wan Kenobi. Here's another. This is the Pride variant.
What character is that?
New character.
New character. Is that his first appearance in number 2?
Yes.
Ooh, interesting. That's interesting.
X-Men number 12 Pride variant by Luciano Vecchio. Another Hellfire Gala variant.
Looks like Cyclops as Obi-Wan.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I was like, what in the hell? This one is Spider-Man
I like
number
that
6 Bengal. Yes.
I like that. I really like that.
This one is, I don't know if this is a Pride variant or what's going on with this one. But
That one's not too bad either.
King Spawn number 11 by Matina.
Love that.
Amazing, right?
Yeah.
It looks like every other cover by Matina, but just the color scheme, the pull back on the colors,
Yeah.
and the lighting. And then this one, believe it or not, is a 1 in 100 by John Romita.
Believe it or not, everybody knows that's John Romita Jr. Look how bad those characters. Look how bad Craven looks. Look how.
Yeah.
Oh my god, man.
It's. But why does it have to be a 1 in 100?
Because of the name. I don't get it. I don't think
Nobody
Nobody likes
respects
his art anymore.
JR like that.
I shouldn't say that. There are people out there that love his art, and I'm not. I don't want to come off as like hating against JR. JR is amazing. Like his stuff that he did with the X-Men and Marvel back in the 80s, early 80s and late 70s when he was really young was amazing, man. He did some great Romita Jr. covers back then, but now everything looks like Kick-Ass, and I don't like it.
Ass. But then there's this one, which is a Sue variant.
Dude, if they would have not put the Spider-Man in the middle of the Spider-Man there,
Yeah.
and just taken that out, that comic would be cover of the year material.
They need to run this by us, man. I'm telling you.
with the city on the bottom there.
Yes.
Oh man, that is, and take out the Amazing Spider-Man in blue. They need to get rid of that. Man, that is a great cover.
And
with
the
just a
amazing
couple
thing
changes.
is, like, each one of those arms would be an amazing place for some of the artists or the writers to sign this shit. And this would have been amazing, but here we go. Amazing Spider-Man number 6. This is a Tedesco variant. I love this one.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is. It's just got this hometown freaking loving. I love it.
Yeah.
I've talked to you about this artist before. I'm glad to see her get. This is probably her biggest book.
I like it
There's
a lot.
Yeah, Maria Wolf.
She does
It's
cool
just-
little things with the color, with the blue and the lines of the Spider-Man web on the costume. His foot's a little fucked up, but other than that,
Well,
the bag is cool.
He's trying to coat steel on top of a electric pole on a telephone
Yeah.
pole.
I like his bag has all the little patches on it and shit. That's cool.
Yeah.
It's a cool touch. The pigeons are a cool touch. Yeah, that's a cool cover.
And then here's the Scotty Young variant.
Yeah. Scotty Young's just a win every time.
Oh, I'm telling you, man, freaking when it comes to Scotty Young, that's my biggest seller on Whatnot every single time.
Yep.
Star Wars is number 2, but Scotty Young every single time. People always like, "Hey, you got Scotty Young?"
Yeah.
Well, shit, let me look.
I like
Knights
that.
of X number 3, the Miguel Mercado.
Mercado is amazing.
Absolutely amazing. And then there's the X-Men number 12, 1 in 25 by Adams.
Not the best Adams, but Adams fans are gonna love it.
You could tell that they made him edit this thing because she's got a little banana leaf inside of the little shirt
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
That wasn't supposed to be there. Star Wars: The Mandalorian. Just
It's actually a cool cover.
Another private, right? Yeah. Good stuff. Punisher War Journal Blitz 1/25 by Clark again.
Swing and a miss.
Not as a 1/25.
Yeah.
Immortal Red Sonja Nakayama.
That's an interesting Nakayama. It doesn't look like Nakayama, but still kind of has this feel in it, but it doesn't look like his regular stuff, and I like it. Ooh,
This
I like
one's
that.
immune. Yeah. Dynamite, man. If they could just put together some actual good stories.
Yeah,
This is the Laurie.
that's nice too. It's got a Bruce Timm feel. I
Uh,
love, dude. Every one of these covers in The Town Called Terror have been spot on.
I really like the story. I haven't read issue number 2 yet, but I read number 1 and I liked it. Where they're going with it. So
Yeah, and Kudransky is a major score for cover art in comics. Like, he's one of those rare guys that people just love, and a lot of people don't know about him.
Clayton Crane for Star Wars Crimson Reign.
That's fucking scary.
Hey, some lunchboxes, right? Fucking Ghost Rider. You know you want to go to work with your Ghost Rider on fucking lunchbox.
Throw some soup in that thermos.
Torrin Clark.
That's a decent Torrin Clark. Again, like you said, every other.
You know, I kind of like this one.
Yeah.
G.I. Joe, Real American Hero. This one is a cover B by Gallant.
It's okay.
Yeah, the one from that was on the FOC last week. That one was really good because they had like was it last week or 2 weeks ago where it
2
had
weeks
like
ago.
all 3
Yeah.
Snake Eyes on there.
I don't like Don Moreno. I'm not a fan. That is badass.
John Royal.
Yeah, John Royal, man. He is really starting to come out of his everything looking like J. Scott Campbell phase and really kind of creating his own look, because that is bad. Still has a little bit of that J. Scott Campbell feel to it. That will never go away, which is a good thing. But man, that is good.
Clean.
Yeah.
Clean. So there is an action figure for that Social Distortion skeleton.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yep.
That joint from back in the day? Amazing Spider-Man number
Wow.
6. There is a 1 to 500.
That's not too bad. I like the design.
It's a $1,000 book.
Yeah. I wouldn't pay $1,000 for it, that's for sure.
Graham number 1, the 3rd print.
I like it.
I think you talked about the first issue earlier in the top 10.
Yep.
I think this one is the Nakayama. Is this the Nakayama? Yeah.
No, this is the.
Is this a Pearl? No,
yeah,
Laurie.
no. Yeah.
Yeah, Laurie. Yeah, Ultraviolet for Laurie. And then that's it for the FOC. Talk about the releases later.
Not bad.
There was some good stuff, man. Good
Yeah.
stuff. But I think DC kind of pulled it back a little bit. They've had a hot month when it comes to a lot of stuff, but they pulled it back. But there are some really significant books that I'm seeing so far, like a lot of significant first appearances that are on their way. But yeah, man, freaking the trading card freaking industry.
Yeah, man. It's been crazy. I'll share a couple little things here with you guys. So basically, yeah, this is crazy. Platinum Breaks is a card company that kind of they didn't do themselves any favors. Basically, what ended up happening is a guy, while opening a break, and for those of you guys that don't know what that is, that means people buy in on either teams or per pack. This one was teams. They pay a certain amount of money, and then they open up that box or that case, and then whatever teams whatever players come out of it, whoever has those teams gets those players. Well, a redemption card was left in one of the boxes, and he acted like he threw it away. when he really didn't throw it away, he just put it to the side. And then when somebody realized it, they're like, hey, you just missed a card. He's like, no, bring in the trash. And he brought in the trash, and he kind of cupped the box in his hand and kind of hid it and stuff, and acted like, oh no, here's all the boxes, let's go through them. And then when he goes through them, he kind of tries to hide the other one, but he realizes he's got to show it, and he opens it up. He's like, oh yeah, there is a redemption in there. It's like $1,000 card, right? Well, this guy did not help himself. Basically, I'll show you here. This is a video from Sports Card Radio, who put out a video talking about it, and it's pretty. It's not going to show you everything, but it gives you a quick idea. Here you go.
It gives them some snazzy sleight of hand when it was found that he was taking a Justin Fields redemption card from one of the National Treasure breaks they were doing.
You're going to notice here in about 2 seconds, he actually cups his right hand and turns real quick to Austin, pretend that there's nothing in his hand. I'm about to show you.
He's opening up, fellas.
See, he just put it in the other hand.
More fallout from the group breaking community.
So basically, that video is out there. You can see it. It's really bad. And then he decided to come out and do a video talking about it, and he did himself no favors.
Mojo Break did a podcast where they went into some juicy transgressions over the years involving platinum.
So basically,
I'm like, okay, look,
this guy,
an ego problem there, but
he definitely didn't look good on that. Let me show you guys another one here. He comes out and he kind of defends himself in this one.
Stealing a Justin Field redemption cards out of a group break they ran of National Treasures football. There's a 2-part video that shows kind of one of the main guys in platinum card breaks, G, kind of putting a box off to the side and playing a little switcheroo with this National Treasures group break the other day at platinum card breaks.
You're going to notice here in about 2 seconds, he actually cups his right hand and turns real quick to Austin.
So he decided to come out and talk about it.
And I'll play a little snippet of it here. And
he sounds like an asshole.
Being accused of taking the Justin Field redemption.
I'm not trying to make a video and be all sorrow. I'm only sorry for the people that thought for a second I might have did that I fuck with. But after you see this, if you still think that, don't break it. That's fact. That's fact. Don't break it. Because I would never do that to the people I fucks with. Ever. Ever. And if you break with me, you fuck with me. So I would never do that till he breaks with me. I've done a lot of grimy things when I was a kid. Younger in life, I've done a lot of motherfucking grimy things. But I would never fuck the people that...
Yeah, I've seen the TikTok videos.
Yeah. So when he basically goes on there and he just yells at people, right? Well, watch this. This came out today. And this is 10 years ago. Boy, this guy got hammered for this. Listen to this. This is a conversation, him bragging about some crazy shit online. So this is the guy who owns Platinum Card Breaks. He has a pawn shop. His pawn shop was robbed in 2010. And he goes out and snitches on himself. Look at this is the type of guy who's trying to tell everybody, I'm not that type of guy.
Yeah.
So people start fucking dropping hints, dropping dimes, this, that, the third. Me and Miss Megs committed a kidnapping. We fucking get this guy's girlfriend, yoke her up, get her in the back of the van, right? I got me, my buddy, and Megs with me.
And he tells a whole 13-minute story about how he finds the guy that robbed him and then goes and kidnaps him, gets him to give a bunch of stolen stuff. Like, he totally comes off as an asshole, right? So this is basically what's going down in the industry. You guys can go look all this up. Platinum Card Breaks. It's all over YouTube. So the crazy thing is on our end, our community here. And I don't know if this is the case, but we played all these videos in detail on Dollar's show the other night, and it got striked. Really? Yeah. So we're trying to figure out, maybe, I don't know if this guy's going around striking everything. I'm not saying he is, but kind of feels kind of weird. It got striked for deceptive practices, and there's no deceptive practices in a popcorn culture video. We just replayed some of the videos in detail, and that's it. So basically, it just goes back to show you that there's bad apples in every bunch, you guys, and where you spend your money and the people that you, for better words, fuck with is very important, right? That says a lot about a person, if people are willing to do this. If it was me, I would definitely never put any money in this guy's pocket again, ever.
Yeah.
The
tough thing is, so those boxes are $4,500. $4,500. So I can't even imagine how many people. So if was it by team? Because if it was by team, oh my God.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. He was probably like, because I've seen some breaks. They're like, oh yeah, $400 per break. And then you're talking about.
Well, I think each person, it's like 3 teams. Like you get 3 teams per bid or something like that. But it still doesn't matter. The dude tried to steal a card, and then he came out and said, "Oh, it's not even an expensive card. It's like a $300 card." And then he's like, "Oh, it's like a $500 card." And then later in that same video, he's like, "It's an $800 card." And then he asked the guy, "How much do you think it's worth?" The guy's like, "Oh, it's about a $1,000 card." Like, fucking what? He did himself no favors. And
like, bro, you didn't make enough money.
Yeah.
From the freaking breaks.
Yeah. It's really sad. So, again, just goes to show you, where you guys spend your money and the people that you mess with is a very important thing. I've always said it, that ever since I've been a part of creating content and doing this stuff is that, how you hold yourself and the stuff you do in the space and your honesty will show a lot about you, and people will not respect somebody that doesn't stand. Like the first thing he should have done is said, "Hey, I'm sorry. I didn't mean for this to happen. I apologize." That's not what he said. Basically, what he said, "Hey, fuck you guys if you think I did this, and if you think I did this, don't come and spend any money with me." You know what I mean? Like integrity, Ted Farmer, integrity.
Just the way he acted so aggressively when he told the dude to get the freaking trash. Like, I'm gonna try. Hey, now if you would have said, "Hey man, would you mind let's check the trash out and make sure I didn't fuck up." But the whole attitude when it came into it was just so odd, man. Like,
really odd.
But
really odd.
But yeah, just some guys, man, freaking you can't freaking get into them with it, man. But I mean, fuck, man, especially if people are spending that type of money. That type of fucking money. We're talking about $4,500, man. Fucking, come on, man. Freaking, you got to be a little bit more respectful of people than that. But yeah, man, that's like the third freaking joint this within this like big one this year, man. There was the backyard breaks and them just outright saying, "Hey, fuck y'all, we're not freaking giving you this freaking card because fuck you." And then there was another one, I forget what's going on, but man, you can't fucking treat people like that. That's crazy, man. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, the only breaker I trust right now is Aaron.
Yeah.
Hey, if I don't know you, if I've never seen you like for real life, and I know where I can find you to break your legs, I don't trust you.
Exactly.
Mojo Quid says, "Hey, 2020 Bowman has some pretty lit boxes." So, man, let me tell you about freaking Diamond, man. So the problem with their dashboards is they'll put something in your fucking dashboard that says, "Yeah, you're allocated this," right? So, and they actually allocated me my limit, which is like 4. But the shit came out like a month ago, right?
Yeah. What the fuck?
So I'm not going to say what the fuck because I know they watched the show.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, if they could kindly please send me those boxes, I would be very happy.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, I've had to supplement it with whatever I could find at Target and Walmart. Ooh. And I've actually made out, man. Freaking, I haven't opened them yet.
Yeah.
I've made out. And of course, I'm sitting inside your boxes. So the next time we see each other in Baltimore, bam.
Hell yeah, brother.
Um,
Speaking, Baltimore's coming up here in a couple months, 5 months, 6 months, right? October. So people start getting ready. Baltimore. I would love to see everybody again in Baltimore this year. There's a lot of people I'm looking forward to seeing in Baltimore this year, and in hopefully North Carolina. We'll see if that can happen too. So
yeah, I think that's in like June, maybe.
yeah,
Something like that.
yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, c'est la vie. Let's. How about this? How about we finish out with some of the stuff that's coming out this week? And yeah, hey, don't forget, man. If any of you guys listening are down there at MegaCon right now, don't forget Mel is down there, Ultra's down there, Aaron's down there, Al Omega, who is the CEO right now of Comic Crusaders, and Blind Adam are down
I
there as
saw
well.
Adam was down there. That's awesome.
Yeah, he's out there pimping, looking
Yeah.
for hoes, So here we go. New releases. Fox and the Hair from Vault #1. They've
That's
actually
pretty
got some
cool.
pretty good covers.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, I didn't pull in all the covers, and there's some other covers that were really good, but
Ooh, I like
actually
that.
actually like that one.
Yeah.
Legion of X. For some reason, they have a design variant for this one. This is like the Hellfire Gala. I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Shit, forget the name of this freaking book.
Lilith, right?
It's not Lilith. Oh, Hellcop.
Hellcop. Okay.
Yeah. Ice Cream Man.
I love that. I love that, man.
I'm telling you, they
Beautiful.
need a freaking poster of this, man. And
Yeah. Yeah.
Love Devil's
that.
Reign and Yuck Lee.
Ooh, man.
More that S&M tie me up, baby. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Look, freaking this Rob Liefeld Moon Knight, not bad. No.
Yeah, it's not bad for
Problem
Liefeld.
is, the problem. So right now, the problem with Marvel going all out on Moon Knight is your freaking TV show didn't hit.
Yep.
Where now everybody's like, nobody's excited to go read about Moon Knight right now.
Yep.
They're like, I had a friend who is not in the comics at all, right? And he said he watched the first episode and then he was interested to see what was going on with it. So then he went and freaking he just jumped in on one issue and he was like, and that was it for him. He's like, he's done, So, Spider-Man 2099, the Lashley frame variant. Pearl issue #1, or excuse me, Pearl 3 issue #1, that Peach Momoko. This is one of those tough ones because years ago, this one was supposed to have been adapted. This was a Brian Michael J. Bendis, whatever the fuck his name is, special, and it was supposed to have gotten adapted, and we haven't heard shit about it since. So.
I'm not surprised.
Grim Fairy Tale presents Myths and Legends Quarterly #9, just been covered by Tao. Source Point has Nightmare Man #1. Scout Comics #1 has the Recount Preamble. This one is homage to
That's
Jelly.
pretty badass, dude. That is badass. I like that.
Lucio Perillo, Vampirella.
Yeah, shout out, call back to the Turner variant for that.
Yoon. Nakayama. Her lips are a little weird, but all right. The John Boy Myers Deathstroke #9. Shadow War Part 6.
That's
and
nice.
This one is a Derek Chu special.
Nice.
Batman Fortress #1, 1/25.
I like it.
DC versus Vampire Hunters John Boy Myers cover. Shit. Oh, Lee Bermejo. A Harley Quinn Volume 4 #15. Kamomi Shirahama.
Not bad.
I just realized she has a grenade in her fucking hand.
Yeah.
The Swamp Thing #13. 8 Billion Genies cover F. I think this is like a 1 in 10 or something like that. I call this the High on Catnip Cat cover.
Yeah.
Department of Truths cover E by Todd McFarlane.
Yeah. The foil is going crazy in MegaCon right now.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I didn't know there was one. You know what?
Yep.
I wish one of those guys would have jumped on and told me like what are the specials like.
So they did a foil of that. They did a foil of the detective cover by McFarlane. They did a couple other variants. They did some Clayton Crane variants that were on the hot list tonight. I really wish that they would go do it like they used to, where they, limit them. They're limited. They're not a ton of them out there, because I found out tonight that those 2 Clayton Crane books that I thought were limited con variants, they're not. They're just exclusives that Clayton Crane brought to the con.
Okay.
So there's a difference there, and we need to know about that stuff.
Yeah. Something is killing the children. Number 23, Jenny Frizen, Bloody Virgin. Power Rangers, monochrome, monocolor variant. This one is an unlocked version. Magic Hidden Planeswalker number 2. I think this one is like a 1 in 100 by Karen DeBro. J. Scott Campbell's for Hulk. This one like a 1 in 100, like a retro version something. The Alex Makiev Devil's Reign.
Not bad.
Moon Knight Sinkowitz.
It's nice. Ooh, I like that.
Mondo Spectro.
Yeah.
I think we talked about this one before. I love it.
Yeah.
It's like a homage to those pre-code hard joints. I love it.
Yeah.
Apologize for the it's kind of like messed up, but it's Disturbed Dark Messiah by Opus. I don't know who the fuck is going on with Opus, man. They've got some pretty fire covers, man.
Yeah.
Never heard of them before.
There we go. Those look kind of like, are those characters in their world, or those almost look like takes on major characters? It looks like Death, Doctor Strange back there, Thor.
It could be.
Yeah.
Fox and the Harrier cover F by Audrey Muck. This one is to Jen Bartel. Sup, T. Jones? The Unnatural Blue Blood Momoko. The Sheena Queen of the Jungle number 6. There is a Lucio Perillo Ultraviolet Virgin cover. And that, sir, is it.
Nice.
That is it.
Nice.
That is it. Done in 1 hour, I think, right?
Yeah, it's nice, man. It's quick. It's quick. Tomorrow night, you guys come hang out on the channel, Monocomic Mayhem. We're gonna. I don't know exactly what we're gonna talk about yet. Obviously, we're gonna talk about MegaCon. I'm hoping, like you said, some of those guys will maybe jump on. We'll see how wasted they are that late at night. They're probably going to be out at the bars, but we'll see if we can get them to jump on, or at least send us some pictures of some of the stuff they bought. And got a big new announcement coming for my channel that we're going to talk about soon. So make sure you guys are subbed up over there. Yeah, big new announcement.
Okay. Well, I've got NPP, No Prize Podcast, in about 4 to 5 hours, depends on when the old guys wake up. And I got to do some more drinking to make sure I'm properly ready and set to deal with those guys, because I think comics are fun. They want to have the journalistic integrity towards that shit. And then so stand by for that, because sometimes they're like, oh man, we don't want to get on live, bitch. Get on live, man. Just have some fun.
Yeah.
They went out freaking edit that shit. And then what's the name of Adam's show? Awesome Sauce Radio. I'm still trying to get him to change it to Cooking with Adam. And then hopefully next week we'll have all the guys back. And then don't forget, next week top 10 again at 11 o'clock with Brian McClay on the Amazing channel. If you haven't subscribed to that channel, make sure you subscribe to that channel. And then also his Whatnot, is it under Brian McClay or is it under Amazing?
Under Brian McClay. Under Brian
All
McClay.
right. Yes,
yeah.
sir. I've got my Whatnot channel under Lucas Ficina. I'm still trying to change it to Chitlins. Man, I misspelled Chitlins. I should burn in hell, man. On my fucking name right now. And then don't forget Aaron Ultra should be doing a Raw report either I think Sunday. Yeah, either Sunday or Monday. To revive any of the FOC stuff that I missed. And then just keep pay attention to this channel in case Mel gets on, or like you said, McClay says he's hoping those guys get on for that show, just to talk about MegaCon stuff, man. Right? So man, thank you for hanging out with us. It's always blessed to hang out with y'all, and we can do whatever. Stay safe, man. We're not out of the woods yet, but hey, hope to see y'all soon.
Amen.
Out.